MLB Network brings you baseball from North Central Texas as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Texas Rangers. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Mike Minor is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So digging in now, Albert Almora. He will lead this one off today. Here comes the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. The windup and the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Mazar is under it, 1 away. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. This guy won the NL Silver Slugger at second base. Second base has become an offensive position now, and for him to win this Silver Slugger just tells you how good of a hitter he is.
Here's Chris Bryant now. In his career against Mike Minor, he's gone 2 for 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Minor has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses. Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by it.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Mazzaro looks up, and it's a home run. And he's running around them bases grinning like a possum eating a sweet tater. 2 runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. In his career against Mike Minor, he's 1 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. To Shields is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from Arlington. It's now 2-0 Chicago. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the first pitch here from Lester. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Now Lester's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
The 1-2. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. His past history against John Lester, he's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Now the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Now this is swung on and missed by Choo as he's dispatched for the first out. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, you have to like the various skills that Shin-Soo Choo brings to the plate. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Now at the plate, Elvis Andrus. And a quick bluff here over to first, but he'll just stare him back without throwing. Here it comes now to Andrus. No balls and a strike to count. ready with the 0-1. DeShields breaks from the bag. Pitches a cold strike, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. One left for Texas. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's popped up. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
Now to the plate, Jason Hayward, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mazara's on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in, David Bodie. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches, but they're on top 2-0. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. His past history against John Lester. He has 9 base hits in 17 at-bats. And now a pitch on the way. And he takes ball 1. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Standing in, Odor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Hard on the ground towards short. There's Baez on to first, and there were 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Lester has his target. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're down 2-0. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He flied out leading off the ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in for his second at bat, Chris Bryant. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Popped up. Odor has a play, and there's out number 2. Standing in, Javier Baez. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. The 1-1. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They're up 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Ronald Guzman, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1. Guzman, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his first year at the big league level. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Therefore it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out. Stepping into the box, Jeff Mathis. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. And he got him.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Into the box now, Delino DeShields. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the Rangers are in the hit column. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Shin-Soo Choo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lester sets. First pitch on the way. Snap throw to first. But he gets dirty and gets back to the bag. To Shields, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in safely. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Mazar is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now batting, Ben Zobrist. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. And the 2-out success will bring Kyle Schwarber to the plate this inning.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. A 1 pitch on its way. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 2 and the Rangers nothing. Stepping in, Elvis Andrus.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here. Hit back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Andrus gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that finds the target, 0-2 now.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner. Got him.
And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there to try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
In now as Dribble Cabrera as he puts it on the ground to third. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gallo is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. First pitch coming. Here it is. A shot down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Stepping in now, Albert Almora. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher is going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Into the box, Chris Bryant.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Minor ready with a 1-2. Line drive to center field. The Shields is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's Javier Baez. First pitch of the at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. Headed after it is Mazzara, but he won't get there. It falls in. And he is in there. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman Anthony Rizzo. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And the run will score all the way from first. Now a 5-0 lead.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that'll be all now for Mike Minor. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Rafael Montero, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Standing in now, Wilson Contreras, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Played on the backhand. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Rangers nothing. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Rougned Odor now. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Now Lester deals the 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. And the pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rangers set down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. The next Cub up, Ben Zobrist. In terms of the head-to-head with Rafael Montero, he's just 1 for 13. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line hard to center field, and that'll be a base hit for Zobrist. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. Zobrist aboard here at first with nobody out. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Jason Hayward. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand, after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off speed pitch next. Stepping in now, David Bodie. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right, but foul. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Smoke toward third. Cabrera's up with it. Odor on to Guzman. They get them both, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Into the box now, Jeff Mathis. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Hard hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Delino DeShields. He singled his last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
At the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he gets ahead 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Lester's ready. 0-2 pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back to Arlington. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in, Albert Almora. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to third. Cabrera's there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So striding forward now, Chris Bryant. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
A dive, and he knocks it down.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. In terms of the head-to-head with Rafael Montero, he's 0 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes to Shields at the track, and it's a home run. And he's running around them bases grinning like a possum eating a sweet tater. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center, and this one bounds around against the wall, and he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it, and that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Odor is right there, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Cubs 7 and the Rangers nothing. Ready for another shot now, Elvis Andrus. A match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the box now, Joey Gallo. As Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their third hit of the game, but it's a good one.
In now as Dribble Cabrera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Bodie takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Digging in, Rougned Odor, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Lester sets. Here's the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Gallo stands at second with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 locks him up for strike 3. 1 left for Texas. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Next will be the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gallo giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. Settling in now, Jason Hayward. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So stepping in, David Bodie. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Jesse Chavez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Albert Almora, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set. Here's the 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. So coming to the plate, Chris Bryant. His career numbers against this pitcher, not great. He's 1 for 8. Here comes the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Digging in now, Javier Baez. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Back up the middle. There is Andrus. Little pitch and catch chance for Odor at second base, and that'll do it. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cubs are on top 8-0. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, man. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. He's set, and the pitch. Grounded, foul. Now Lester's 0-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
And there's ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Mazara on at first, nobody out.
A
ball and 2 strikes now. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first down of the inning. Up next for the Rangers, Jeff Mathis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So striding in, Shin-Soo Choo, and their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Popped him up. Bodie is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Rangers leave a pair. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Stepping into the box, Anthony Rizzo. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball right side. Ador's there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping in, Wilson Contreras. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward right center. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. Here comes the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. Striding forward now is the DH, Kyle Schwarber, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gallo is in pursuit. He's not going to get it, and the 2-out rally continues. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Stepping in now, Jason Hayward, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, You give up on that pitch. Soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. It's the Cubs 9 and the Rangers nothing. Here's Elvis Andrus now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Tyler Chatwood takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 21, Tyler Chatwood.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Seared down the first baseline. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1's the count.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
1 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance. Into the box now as Dribble Cabrera. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Chicago Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. John Lester earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.